Hey YouTube, this is part 2 of the video because my camera froze, and so I didn't want to continue with a bad video for you. So we will continue on with the unboxing. Now, this came from Mr. Wink, and I bought this because I have this Raw, one of my personal favorites. And like I always tell people, I say, collect what you like, and you'll never be disappointed because you like it. It's not about the money. It's not about what the value is. It's a book you like. One of my first books I got was Blue Beetle #1, and I know I still have it in my garage somewhere. But Wink had this available. It's the first appearance of Fire Fist. I mean, it's just, from 1986, one of the first books I bought out of college. I was in law school when I bought this book. So, it's here at the 9/8, already done. So I said, you know what, pick it up. Great to have it. Gives me good memories. Again, it's probably worth all of $20, but that's not the reason why I bought it. It has nothing to do with the Firefox or Fire whatever. Not going to be a major villain. It's just there. So, also, you can't, like I said, you buy so much you can't remember what you got. So I told him I was going to give him some ties because that's his little sticker, and that's what he likes to be, Mr. Corporate Man. So I told him I'm up his tie game for him, just because. Why not? It's a nice community. That's what you do. So, and I got a Blue Beetle book. The main thing I wanted was the slab itself. But fine, glad to have it, and we'll include that at some point in time somewhere. I may gift it to somebody else, just because. All right, now come the slabs from CGC. A lot of these, it's hopefully I can get them all done before my computer freezes again. And we'll just go through, most of them and let you look. See what we got. So, just go from the front and get them. So this one, Batman 635, first appearance of the Red Hood. Got a 9/8, so glad for that. Really nice book. So it's a really hard one to get in a 9/8, and so glad that they decided to give me at least this one. So it'll stay in the collection, not go anywhere, and I will be good with that. Okay, this one I am disappointed with. This is Venom III, the third print, the null cover, and I got a 9/0. But I don't know why. Can't tell. So, I told somebody I let them look at it. I mean, I see a couple of ticks, but nothing made me think it would be that low grade. So, I'll look at it. Usually I don't like to chase grades. I don't, but for some reason I just don't understand why that got. And there were no grader's notes, so I don't know. We'll think about that. Now this is usual ASM 252. I like to get these as many as I can. I've got a 9/8 already that I bought from Al's Comics. But this one I got, it looks decent, and it's a 9/4. And you realize that when you see what they do, they at CGC, and there's a video on YouTube about CGC, and they go actually in CGC, and you see them. They take the books out, look at the front, the back, every part of the book, go through the entire book, all the pages, and then make their assessment. So they are quite thorough. So this came in 9/4, so I'll probably auction it off at some point in time. But still, it's a good book. It's a key book, and it's one of those books that You know, if you can get it, you get it, and it's important to get. Now this one is a, you know, with this Black Adam movie coming out with Shazam, this is a key book. This is concludes the Shazam origin story. Justice League 21, a sketch cover. Has some value, but it came back in 9.4. I'm sure if I look really, really hard, I'll find 2 little nicks of some kind that caused the issue. But again, you know, it looks fine to me, but again, I'm not a grader, so that's a 9.4. But you know, you look at stuff and it's high grade, you gotta be fine with that stuff. You can't just go 9.8 or nothing. Now they have a service at CGC where you can request, if it's not gonna be 9.8, don't grade it. I don't want to do that. Just, you know, I get it cleaned and pressed, and I grade it and do the best I can. So this is Action Comics 1001. Another variant sketch cover. Came back in 9.4. Again, I don't see anything wrong with the outside. But, you know, it's another one of those that I'm just not going to go pursuing and running around. But still, a nice book to add to the collection as a 9.4. Now we go to our next book, which is, oh, this actually is that one. Okay, well, Secret Wars 1 with Deadpool on the cover, which, you know, I thought, I don't remember getting this one, but, you know, obviously I sent it in. Came back in 9.6. Cover homage to, of course, Secret Wars 8, the original. But you got Deadpool on the cover, so I guess there was one nick somewhere that got it from a 9.8 down to a 9.6. I have no idea what it's going to be, but, you know, hey, it's there, and at some point in time we'll maybe auction it off or something, not sure. Now, here we got another Secret Wars. I got these in an auction, and they looked good, so I said, hey, send them in, give it a shot. So here's another Secret Wars, the red variant, Red Legacy Edition, SpiderMan 1, cover homage from, you know, the 90s Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. So that's on a 9.6. Of course, white pages. Look good book, but, you know, again, you know, I see one little thing on the bottom here that I guess that's what caused it from being a 9.8. And you got to ask yourself, you know, what does it take to get a 10? Honestly, what does it take to get a 10? If that little thing is the difference between a 9.8 and a 9.6, what does it take to get a 10? Never got a 10, and don't know if I ever will. But, you know, it is what it is. Now, this one I got from Mr. Let. And one of the first auctions I did as just a buyer, he had this up, and he just said, you know, whoever buys it, get it graded. It's a great looking book, get it graded. And I said to myself, I said, you know what? I bought it from him, and I kept it, and I sent it in, and it got a 9.8. So it's an Alex Ross homage to the first Detective Comics with Batman. So Detective 1000, really good book, really nice. So I will take a picture of this, send it to Let, so you can see it. Shout out to you, because he always gives me good books. I love buying books from him. He ends up buying books from me, and you know, one of the nice connections I made in the community, and I'm really glad to have met him. So shout out to you, Let, in the DMV, for putting this up for auction and encouraging me to grade it, because I did, and it came back a 9.8. So props to you for that. So now we got, okay, this here is a Wonder Woman 750 that, you know, I bought at Beyond Comics. It was a variant, and I saw it and liked it and didn't do anything to it and sent it in. Thankfully, it got the 9/8. So, you know, it's not worth a whole bunch, but it's done by Jim Lee. So if they're Jim Lee lovers, they might love this book. So Wonder Woman 750, more modern book, but it's done pretty well. Now comes some disappointments. Now, this is the Marvel Team Up 141, and I had 2 of these, and I sent these both in. And I was very surprised to see this come back in 8.0. Now I did not press and clean it, and I guess I can see the, when you look back and you look at it, you go, okay, I see the issues. And to do it justice, I'll give it to Edwin, and let him see what he can do with it. I did not get it pressed and clean because I thought it was going to be fine. And now that I see it, yeah, I guess I can see why I got a 8.0. So, or maybe if I can find a better copy, then I'll submit that. But it is what it is, and we do the best we can. And now this one, same thing but worse, 7.0. But I am going to A-OK this to an artist I recently met who really loves SpiderMan. And so, just as a friendly gesture, to encourage them, thank them for doing comics, and she's doing some art for me, and I think she'll really like this. I will send this her way, and hopefully she will get some enjoyment out of it. Not a high grade, but still, it's a key Spider-Man book, and I think she'll enjoy having it. So it'll, she watches my videos, so she has kind of idea who she is, and hopefully it'll get there by the end of the week or early next week, and then she'll have it. Now this one is Ultimate Fallout 4. The Miles Morales first appearance. I bought this from Let, but I didn't take it out of the bag, the poly bag that it came in, because I thought everything's great. It's in the poly bag. How can I get bad? Then after I sent it in, I hear them say, "Oh, you got to take it out of the poly bag because there's a crease that goes up the back that ruins it," and I see it now. But when I heard about it, of course, it's already gone. So I'm like, great. They said they really kill you for that crease. So I'm going to send this to Edwin, let him, get this crease out, and then see what happens. Hopefully that'll, I can't imagine that accounting for 0.8 of a point. But actually, nothing else is wrong with the book from what I can see. So, I will do what's right by it and get it looked at. So we'll do that. All right. So now another one of these rare books that I just never seen auction at all. The Amazing Spider-Man 1 hip hop variant that I've seen come up twice in an auction early. First time it came up, Chad RCG's auction. And I was battling the contender for this for one of these, and no, it wasn't the contender. It was GI. I want to say GI 120 out of Michigan, and the first night he won that, and the second night Adam from Comically Flawed put one up. And I was going, the next, he, GI 120. So then he starts bidding. I said, dude, I let you win the one last night. What are you doing? He's like, well, hey, try to get more one if I can. I said, come on, man. If I knew you were going to do that, I'd have tried to take that one from you to make sure I get one, So finally I got this one. Came from Adam, and I did get this pressed and clean. But these are the only 2 times I've ever seen this book come up. And so I got it, and I've never seen it since. It's a 9.6, so of all the hip-hop variants, this is the best one. So a 9.8 goes for way more than this, but I got it. It's a 9.6, so I'm happy for it. Like I said, hip hop variant, homage to Nas. You know, I was not a big rap person, you know, so it is what it is. All right, so these I bought at Beyond Comics. So this one's a Star Wars #1 from March of this year, the Noto sketch cover. You know, came back a good 9.8, so you know, went from store into the pile up to CGC. So the sketch cover is a good one to have. So I'm glad for that. We got 2 more, and then we'll be done. This one's Darth Vader #2 from May of this year. And this is a variant as well. This is the Genco variant cover. Genco variant cover. So that came back in 9.2. Don't know why it came back in 9.2. And this is another one you look at and go, yeah, you might see a couple waves and stuff, but I don't know. You know, it is what it is. I'll live. Continue. Now, last is my Punchline 1 in 25 variant for Batman 92. I got this from my comic shop and, you know, kept it pristine and then sent it out. And so now the 1 in 25 variant, the only one I've put in is a 9.8. So it's a good book, glad to have it. And, you know, I don't know if I'll ever sell it, but it will command top dollar. So I've got this, and I've got Batman 89, 9.8 as well in this lab. So that's what we have today. If you saw part 1, like say you saw how I deal with complaints. So if you like what you see, please smash the like button, subscribe, come back out. We'll do another video, I guess in a few days, on I guess this week's LCS haul and what to expect from my auctions this week. And again, collect what you like and you'll never be disappointed. And that's the whole point. It's about the books. Get what you like. Don't fret over grades. Don't fret over stuff, because you'll drive yourself crazy resubmitting things over and over again, trying to get a better grade. And you might get a lower one and really screw yourself up. So this is not why I'm in this hobby. I'm in this hobby because I like the books. I like collecting. I like the auctions. I like the people. I like the interaction. So that's how I look at what I'm doing. So again, please, you know, hit the like button, subscribe, enjoy the hobby, and again, you'll never disappoint if you collect what you like. We will see you next time. Thank you.